Is it like it is very easy for a company if they want to proofread their work, they can assign this task to 3, 4 candidates applying, and they can just get their data and say, no, you are not good enough. The candidate will be disheartened and they will think that their work was not good enough. Like, how can they cope up with the fact that it is not always about their skills? Sometimes it is about the algorithm. Sometimes it's about not what you know, but who you know, other variables instead of their skills.
Right. Sort of problem what I have found are mostly faced by freshers. And even if you talk about the college people who are doing for internships as well, they also face these sort of, they get unpaid labor, like unpaid internship sort of thing. First, do a background check of the company.
Yeah.
See who all are working with that company, who is a founder, what's the background of founder, and that's enough. No good person, a good founder who have worked well or who have been running company, they are not going to cheat you with for some sort of money. They are not going to go for unpaid labor. They are not going to get some work done from.
The reason I think most people don't do the background check, it has platforms like LinkedIn has lowered the friction so much that if you just easy apply, your resume is already uploaded there. Just you have to say submit. So why bother going to the company page or website to do the background check?
See, the thing is, many people, even I know multiple people who just do easy apply. But at least when you get selected or when you get the call for interview, you should do a background check afterward.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you don't apply just for every company and say, oh, this company is not good, I want to apply. Apply to every.
Okay, another paraphrase. You said someone applied for 188 jobs and only got 3 interviews. The candidate experience is brutal and most applications go into the black hole.
So it just makes the work of employer or recruiter difficult as they get a hell lot of unqualified candidates due to this. So this is a problem from candidate side, I feel. As I have been into recruitment, I will be supporting the recruiters.
No, you're right about this. If there are thousands of candidates for one job, obviously they are going to be picky. That's true. I wanted to ask you, like, suppose a person is applying, they have the job description. Should they tailor their CV every time they apply for a job? Secondly, should they contact with the hiring team or the recruiter that is part of the team?
Yeah. So first thing is, I know multiple people who have landed good jobs at some very prominent companies. So what they were doing was they were having 2 to 3 tailored according to the roles they will be targeting. And obviously you can't make a resume for every other role or every other job. You 2 or 3 core resume and accordingly apply to jobs. If you are targeting some core finance role, you should have a resume with shows your finance skills, your certification in finance. But if you use that resume for a product management role, it's not going to. I know multiple people who have done this, maybe BBA and they are looking for jobs in both like finance and maybe other than that operations and or maybe product as well. Many people, but not a single resume can work for you. These jobs, you should be putting efforts. That's the like I have found multiple students as well. They are lazy about things. They desperately want an internship. They desperately want a job, but they don't want to put efforts in knowing, even reading the job description. So put effort, read job descriptions, know what you lack, work on it, and it's not tough. You will be in the top 1% candidates just by reading.
But do you think that they are lazy because they have faced so many rejections that now they think that they're putting so much time if they...
Correct. It's not about jobs only. Anything you do, if you don't receive the outcome, or maybe you are giving some exam and you're getting failed, you'll certainly be even demotivated with that. And you'll feel like, oh, let's not put efforts on it.
More thing, I'm sorry for cutting you. You don't get objective feedback if you are rejected most of the time. If you are ignored, they don't tell you what you did wrong or what you can improve. Which examination, you can just look at it and see what the question was. So I think that also lowers the worth of the candidate. You think something can be done to solve that?
Yeah, I guess students have to be, on person applying for job, have to be putting efforts on these things. As I mentioned, it just lies on the company, and you will be understanding like what exactly this company needs. You will be knowing if this company needs you or not. And if you know if this company, you're not suitable for this company, then obviously you should be like, yeah, okay, if I'm even getting rejected, that's not a big deal. But obviously I'll be there for some other company. And I will just add one more point. for on-campus, I felt one thing. Why placement is tough in colleges? So the reason is not all companies can come to one single college, and not one single college they can't outreach to all the companies and say come to our college. But students, they might be having a skill for a company which is not coming to their campus. So maybe student for this particular reason, or maybe if some company is coming to your college, but they are not having the role you are good with, and you think you are experienced with, you think you'll be good for, so you get rejected for that.
That's a very good point.
It's not about you being wrong or you being bad with anything. It's about not getting the right. So we are trying to bridge ambitions with opportunities. So you may, if someone, like maybe hundreds of students are there, maybe if just one student is there who wants a role in finance and everyone else wants a product, but the college is going to break only product people,
yes.
as they don't care about just one single student, or they just care about their own course. Like, we teach you this, so we are not going to get finance companies. So that one student, he has the skill, still he wants to land a job.
Yeah.
So that's a problem from the college side, and I would say not even from the college side, is they can't bring.
Of course, they can't. It's business eventually. Yeah.
Right. That's a problem.
Yeah.
And ultimately it makes the student feel demotivated. So while being on camp, as students will get visibility to numerous companies, numerous employers who are hiring for fresh. So every of the students will get relevant jobs for them. So it will ultimately increase the placement. It will keep them motivated as well. As if you talk to anyone who is looking for job, and they will say that nowadays jobs are about connections. If you are having connections,
that was my next question. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
So if you are having connections in company, you'll get hired. Obviously, yeah, that works very well. Like, I know many people who got hired via their connection, but of course they were having the skills as well. Like, I guess very minute amount of people get placed just via connection and not having the skills.
There must be some merit, you mean?
Some merit you had,
of course,
which was relevant to the company. Otherwise, no other company, no one is going to hire you.
Of course.
Then get any sort of connection, unless until the role is very bottom level role.
So you think the priority is increased to the person who is referred as per the skills, if everyone is the same, similar in that situation.
So what happens? See, it's about visibility, as I mentioned.
Yeah.
Even if you are bad with one thing, if you are missing one skill, but the visibility to the recruiter, the chance of you getting hired is very. But even if you are having 100% skill, I'll just give you an example. Like, I am having all the skills to be a product manager. I don't make a LinkedIn account. I don't apply anywhere. I just have the resume in my phone, and I think someone will hire me. That's never going to happen.
So very underrated principle.
Yeah. So I'm not getting the visibility. But someone who is having lesser skills than me, but is on LinkedIn or other tools, sharing or connecting to the recruiters and sharing his resume, then obviously that person gets hired very easily.
Of course.
So visibility is one thing, and it's about, even if you talk about someone is building a startup, so the same thing some other person is also building. They might be having the same sort of skills, the same sort of experience, but one of this startup will get funded by an investor.
Thank you so much for sparing your time. It was great to talk to you.